Greetings to everybody. I hope this video finds you well. Pardon me while I do some technical stuff. Laura says, good afternoon, everyone. And good afternoon to you too, sister. How has your day been so far? That's what I was doing. And Vera says, good afternoon. Good afternoon to you too, sister. I hope your day has been going well. As well. CJ, you on the Christian notification? And then Reba says, hi, y'all. Hi, O'Shea. I was about ready to tag you, sister. How has your day been? How has your day been going? And Laura says, doing well, thanks. Glad to hear it, sister. Carol says, hello. Sage says, can't stay, doing school. Well, you know what? This doesn't take that long. Suppose it depends upon what type of school. But and then, oh, and hello, CJ. Glad to have you here too. Christian notification tags some people. Carol says, hey, Hair Bear. And a hello to you too, Carol. And Reba says, I'm good. Glad to hear it. Today's reading will be Proverbs chapter 61. Not 61, 16, excuse me. I read the numbers backwards. Proverbs chapter 16. The preparations of the heart in man, and the answer of the tongue is from the Lord. All the ways of a man are clean in his own eyes, but the Lord weigheth the spirits. Commit thy works unto the Lord, and thy thoughts shall be established. The Lord hath made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. Every one that is proud in heart is an abomination to the Lord. Though hand join in hand, he shall not be unpunished. By mercy and truth iniquity is purged, and by the fear of the Lord men depart from evil. When a man's ways please the Lord, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him. Better is a little with righteousness than great revenues without right. A man's heart deviseth his way, but the Lord directeth his steps. A divine sentence is in the lips of the king, his mouth transgresseth not in judgment. A just weight and balance are the Lord's. All the weights of the bag are his work. It is an abomination to kings to commit wickedness, for the throne is established by righteousness. Righteous lips are the king's delight. Righteous lips are the delight of kings, and they love him that speaketh right. The wrath of a king is as messengers of death, but a wise man will pacify it. In the light of the king's countenance is life, and his favor is as a cloud of the latter rain. How much better is it to get wisdom than gold, and to get understanding rather to be chosen than silver. The highway of the upright is to depart from evil. He that keepeth his way preserveth his soul. Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. Better is it to be of a humble spirit, with the lowly, than to divide the spoil with the proud. He that handleth a matter wisely shall find good, and whoso trusteth in the Lord, happy is he. The wise in heart shall be called prudent, and the sweetness of the lips increaseth learning. Understanding is a wellspring of life unto him that hath it, but the instruction of fools is folly. The heart of the wise teacheth his mouth, and addeth learning to his lips. Pleasant words are as an honeycomb, sweet to the soul, and health to the bones. There is a way that seemeth right unto a man, but the ends thereof are the ways of death. He that laboureth for himself, for his mouth craveth it of him. An ungodly man diggeth up evil, and in his lips there is as a burning fire. A froward man soweth strife, and a whisperer separateth chief friends. A violent man enticeth his neighbour, and leadeth him into the way that is not good. He shutteth his eyes to devise froward things, moving his lips he bringeth evil to pass. The hoary head is a crown of glory, if it be found in the way of righteousness. He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he that ruleth his spirits than he that taketh a city. The lot is cast into the lap, but the whole disposing thereof is of the Lord. Real quick, back up there when it said, a haughty spirit is before the fall. It kind of reminds me of, you see it often in movies and such not, where they're like, turn on heel, storm off, and then fall. They trip over something. Just figured I'd throw that in there. And Carol says, I didn't think we were that far into Proverbs. As in 61 or 16? Reba says, hi, and Christian Edification, which would be Amos, says, CJ, I'm here and doing school too, lol. Chapter 17, Proverbs. Vera laughs. Is that to the turning of the heel or 61? Proverbs chapter 17. Better is a dry morsel and quietness therewith than a house full of sacrifices with strife. A wise servant shall have rule over a son that causeth shame, and shall have part of the inheritance among the brethren. The fining pot is for silver, and the furnace for gold, but the Lord trieth the hearts. A wicked doer giveth heed to false lips, and a liar giveth ear to a naughty tongue. Whoso mocketh the poor reproacheth his Maker, and he that is glad at calamities shall not be unpunished. Children's children are the crown of old men, and the glory of children are their fathers. Excellent speech becometh not a fool, much less do lying lips a prince. A gift is as a precious stone in the eyes of him that hath it. Whithersoever it turneth, it prospereth. He that covereth a transgression seeketh love, but he that repeateth a matter separateth very friends. I moved too far. Okay. Verse 10. A reproof entereth more into a wise man than 100 stripes into a fool. An evil man seeketh only rebellion, therefore a cruel messenger shall be sent against him. Let a bear robbed of her whelps meet a man, rather than a fool in his folly. Whoso rewardeth evil for good, evil shall not depart from his house. The beginning of strife is as when one letteth out water, therefore leave off contention before it be meddled with. He that justifieth the wicked, and he that condemneth the just, even they both are abomination to the Lord. Wherefore is there a prince in the hand of a fool to get wisdom? Price, not prince. Seeing he hath no heart to it. A friend loveth at all times, and a brother is born for adversity. A man void of understanding striketh hands and becometh surety in the presence of his friend. He loveth transgression that loveth strife, and he that exalteth his gate seeketh destruction. He that hath a froward heart findeth no good, and he that hath a perverse tongue falleth into mischief. He that begetteth a fool doth it to his sorrow, and the father of a fool hath no joy. A merry heart doth good, like a medicine, but a broken spirit drieth the bones. A wicked man taketh a gift out of the bosom to pervert the ways of judgment. Wisdom is before him that hath understanding, but the eyes of a fool are in the ends of the earth. A foolish son is a grief to his father, and bitterness to her that bare him. Also, to punish the just is not good, nor to strike princes for equity. He that hath knowledge spareth his words, and the man of understanding is of an excellent spirit. Even a fool, when he holdeth his peace, is counted wise, and he that shutteth his lips is esteemed as a man of understanding. If I recall correctly, in that last verse, Grandma likes to say, when an idiot opens his mouth and starts talking, you all of a sudden know he's an idiot. There's no doubt about it once he opens his mouth. But if he keeps his mouth shut, it's hard to tell. Okay. Laura says, pick one that are both funny, lol. Reba says, I wasn't sure who was there. Hi, Amos. Amos spams the waves. And then tags Grandma. Vera said, that's so true. There was actually gold mentioned in these two chapters. There be gold in them there pages. I can't wait till Dad gets the theme song and stuff worked out. But there we have it. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope you have found some edification from this video, and that it will serve its purpose and give you something a little bit to think on as you go throughout your day. Just be wandering around, you're like, oh, hey, that never occurred to me. I have those moments all the time. Reba says, good reading. Thank you, Ashea. I hope you all have a great afternoon. Love you. You're welcome, sister. I hope you have a wonderful one as well. CG says, sometimes it's good just to shut up. Sometimes we will be good to learn that if we are going to be wise. Remember James, CJ? Slow to speak, quick to hear. Don't we have a James study this evening, CJ? And then Vera sends some loves. Thank you, sister. And Laura says, thank you, Shea. You're welcome. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Good afternoon. CJ says, plug that for me. How do I do that? We have a James study later, as far as I know. You want me to put the link to that in the chat or something? I don't even know how I'd link it. See what happens when you're not here as a techie, CJ? Yeah. I believe at 3 o'clock we're having a get-together and just kind of study James. Picking up in chapter 1, verse 19, I believe. I'll be there. CJ will be there. But you all have a good afternoon, and until we meet again, God bless. Bye-bye. CJ says, yes, all are welcome. Link will be in the group.